Okay. Hi, now I'm with Catherine Morley, who's going to be speaking about teaching advanced classes, and we're going to talk a little bit about being unplugged and plugged in. Hi, Catherine.
Hello.
Tell us a little bit about what you mean by unplugged and plugged in.
Okay, well, the unplugged side of it comes from the book Teaching Unplugged, which was written by some of the founders of the Dogme ELT movement, which is basically about a kind of teaching that's materials light and that's really focused on the people in the room, a teaching based around conversation, and so using the experiences and opinions of the people in the room. So that's one side of it that I was quite interested in expanding in my own teaching. Then the plugged in side of it is kind of the opposite to that in a way, and that's a bit about using technology and specifically authentic listenings, authentic videos in the classroom, which is something that we know that our advanced students need.
Yeah. So it's making use of YouTube and internet radio, things like that?
Yeah, exactly that kind of thing. So just kind of looking at some activities that we can do with advanced students with those kind of materials.
And do you find that this is an approach that's more suitable for advanced students, or it's easier to find materials maybe that are relevant for them? Or?
Well, I mean, I do think that you can do activities using short video clips with lots of different levels. Obviously the kind of activity you do that will vary. With advanced students, perhaps what's interesting is some of the collocations, for example, that we can look at, that we can draw out of those. And it's also a case of encouraging the students to go away and to do some listening on the internet. Obviously there's so many things available now to do some of that outside class too. We know that for students of this level, for them really to see an improvement, they really need to have that kind of contact with authentic English outside class.
And so I suppose sometimes they need guidance about where to find it, what websites are good and...
Yeah, and just perhaps, I mean, there's so much out there that I think they could always find something, but perhaps they just need that bit of encouragement to do it, and, you know, the idea that perhaps you don't need to watch a 2-hour-long film, but if you watch very short clips, especially if you're kind of aware of trying to notice chunks of language as well. So that's one thing that we can train them in, I think, is noticing collocations, noticing very natural language use.
Oh, it sounds really useful. So Catherine, you're also going to be speaking at TESOL-SPAIN in Bilbao.
That's right.
What do you look forward to at TESOL-SPAIN events?
Well, I always really enjoy the TESOL-SPAIN National Conference, and yeah, I just find that I always come back with a lot of new ideas, or ideas that maybe I haven't used for a long time, or that the speaker's given them some kind of new twist that I hadn't thought about. It's also great to catch up with lots of colleagues as well. But yeah, I think the main thing would be coming back with lots of things that I can immediately try out in my own classes.
Oh, great. Thanks very much.
Thank you.